Yo, what up guys, it's Grim, and previously on Terraria, we got some new gear, and now we can murder zombies with great ease, well, kind of. Ow, unless they do that, ow, stop it. Oh, we also made our bed, which is awesome, so now we can, spawn at our house from now on. Now we do battle with eyeballs, and things of that nature. Now, this episode, I think we're just gonna do some building and stuff. Because I believe we can get some new NPCs, namely the nurse. So we're gonna go over and get some wood. Ooh, here's a star here. Now, if you collect 10 stars, you can convert that to a mana crystal, which will give you magic, and we will be needing that in the near distant future. But for now, I want to murder eyeballs. Good reason to murder eyeballs is that they drop lenses. And you will need 6 lenses, I think it's 6 lenses, to make an Eye of Cthulhu or something. I don't know, it's something that summons the first boss. There we go, which is the Eye of Cthulhu. So I'm going to get building supplies from the old forest area over here. I'm going to chop down trees as we go. I tend to like to chop down these trees that don't have tops on them. It's purely for aesthetic reasons. Oh my god, you just killed that bird! Yes, I don't know why it's like my OCD acting up or something. I don't know. I don't really have OCD, but it's just, I think everybody has a little bit, and, that's my little bit of OCD right there. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a little subject while I was doing this. You know what? I'm just gonna chop down all this crap up here. But, I saw this in my MSN article thingamajigger, and I wanted to talk about it today. It was, this Olympic athlete from Australia, Stephanie Rice, who I guess she won gold like 3 times or something? I don't know. Like, hell of an athlete or something for swimming. Now, she has come under fire from local media or something about, she did the tweets, and she posted a swimsuit she had gotten for her birthday from this, like, swimsuit company or something. And it happened to be a bikini, and it happened to be, well, a little scantily clad. It was a little revealing, I guess. I mean, yeah, whatever. I was like, what's wrong with this? It's a swimmer in a swimsuit. And people are like, oh, she's half naked! This is not cool! I'm like, what? I'll post the article in the description below. But I got to thinking about this, and I was getting so pissed thinking about this, I actually made an outline of what I wanted to talk about, because it pissed me off so much. You know what it made me think of? It made me think of a line from this song by Soundgarden called Pretty News. And it goes, I've got the perfect steel, a cleaner love with a dirty feel, alright. Yeah, a cleaner love with a dirty feel is the particular part I wanted to talk about. It's like, okay, let me look at my thing here. And these experts are calling to, like, ban her from the Olympics for wearing a scantily clad swimsuit. And when you think about it, you see this crap every day. Like, scantily clad women. Every freaking day. If you leave your house or apartment or your place of residence. You go to the grocery store, to the checkout counter. You see friggin' half-naked broads all the time. In the magazines, right at the checkout counter. You can't escape it. And it's like, okay, what's the problem here? So she decides to do it, and she doesn't have a bad body, you know. If she got it, flaunt it, whatever, you know. Well, she's a little bony for my taste, I guess. Like a little curvature action by women, but whatever, you know. But it's like, why is this even news? And you know why it's news? It's because it's sex. It's a broad in a bikini. It's the reason why I even looked at it in the first place. Oh, there's a broad in a bikini. What's this about? Oh, it's a swimmer being criticized for wearing a swimsuit. What the hell? Okay. And it's like, okay. And it came to my mind that these same people that are condemning her for wearing a swimsuit that was kind of revealing are actually using this for publicity. It's like they stand on the moral high ground, and at the same time they use the very same thing to get like attention and views that they condemn. And this is a very, very common thing, it seems like, nowadays. Oh, I'm getting all these snow blocks so I can make an igloo. Well, not necessarily an igloo, but just, you know, building supplies. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah. And it happens all the time, you know, like, friggin' the Disney Channel, you know, they claim to be, you know, the moral high ground and stuff, when really they kind of use, like, really attractive people in all of their shows, like, unnaturally attractive, ugh, and they're just playing off of, like, oh, I'm sorry, bunny, like, these young kids, friggin' out of control hormones, you know, it just seems like it. I don't know, I could be wrong. And friggin' Walmart does it too. I mean, I remember a time in Walmart where they wouldn't sell CDs without, you know, editing them. You know, making sure there's no swear words in them. The whole Eleanor Roosevelt thing, war on free speech or whatever, where she would, or it was the time when the parental advisory sticker was the big thing. Which is funny because, you know, the only purpose it really served was that it caused the artist to sell more CDs. Because, you know, kids would see, oh, parental advisory, it must be good. The sticker on their CD, but whatever. Anyway, it's like, they used to be the moral high ground, and nowadays, they sell the movie A Clockwork Orange at Walmart. I'm not even joking. Okay, if you've never seen that movie, it's on Netflix. If you want to be, like, thoroughly disturbed, check it out, I guess. But there's, ultra-violence in this movie. I'm not even kidding. Ultra-violence. They say it. Ultra-violence. Ultra-violence. There's rape. There's a strange affinity for milk in the movie. It is not a family film, and it's like, what are you doing? Then you go to the friggin' checkout line to buy your copy of A Clockwork Orange, feeling, you know, moral and upright because, you know, you're shopping at Walmart. That's a morally upright, upstanding company. And at the checkout stand, you see half-naked broads like in Cosmo. By the way, can you show me an episode, or not an episode, but an edition of Cosmopolitan magazine that doesn't have the word sex in huge bold letters in the front? Can you show me that? Because I'm yet to see one, honestly. And it's just sex sells. That's what it is. You know, same thing with the reply girls on the friggin' YouTubes, you know? Those bras that have, like, the gigantic heaving breast, and then they flaunt them with the push-up bras and the low-cut shirts, and have arrows pointing at their cleavage. It's like, wow. And that's how they get views. They don't have anything relevant to say. It's like, doing my makeup today, and I've... Is there a worm after me? Oh my god. Fuck you, worm. Anyway. Yeah, it just pisses me off, because I've been a victim of it myself, I'll admit it. It's like, oh, heaving breast, I better click this link. Yeah, I've been duped by them before, but I'm trying to get better about it. And yeah, that's what it is, it's just sex sells, and somehow I feel I've gotten off topic. Anyway, and the next thing I wanted to talk about was invasiveness of this. Now, what Stephanie Rice did was she tweeted to her followers on the Twitters a picture of her in this bathing suit she got for her birthday. And it's like, okay, these are followers. It's not the general public. You know, it's not like she's, I don't know, getting in your face at the checkout line and freaking telling you, you know, look at me, I'm half naked. No, she's not doing that at all, like, no, most of these other places do. Okay, now let's see, we're gonna start building our shit here. And, yeah, the invasiveness factor is apparent. It's non-existent with this Stephanie person, you know? It's just how it is. And people are getting pissed about this. It's like, whatever. You have nothing better to do than judge other people, you ass clowns. Get a life. So, yes. Next thing I wanted to talk about was... Oh, and... I guess the excuse they use is that, oh, athletes are supposed to be role models, you know? And when did this happen? When the F did this happen? When athletes become, you know, role models. I don't know why people expect them to be. Because honestly, they're like a step away from being a rock star, really. Ooh, does it start snowing when I build this stuff? Oh, that's nifty. Yeah, honestly... Okay, let's just take a look at some athletes, okay? Granted, there are some athletes that can be seen as role models. Like, I don't know, Nolan Ryan, I'm trying to think here, I'm like drawing a blank, like, who the F is a role model that's also an athlete? I want to say Brett Favre, but no, he got hooked on pain pills for a while. Really, no. I think that really there's more examples of athletes not being role models than them being role models, and then everyone expects them to be role models, and I don't know why. It's like they're not any more upstanding than most people are. If you want to look for role models, look for guys in the daily freaking grind, man. Freaking, I don't know. Guys who have to earn their money, you know? These people play games and get paid ridiculous amounts of money for them. Granted, Olympic athletes don't, but they do have sponsors. And the sponsors are also the same companies that use sex and then condemn it at the same time. But we've been over this already. And, yeah, I just don't get it. Don't know why athletes are supposed to be role models. I mean, let's look at one of the greatest athletes of all time. Babe Ruth. Most iconic figure in baseball. I mean, anyone that's into baseball can recognize Babe Ruth. Not a role model in the slightest. He was a drunk. He smoked cigars. He freaking did all sorts of bad shit. He was a womanizer, I believe. Really, the only great thing about him is he called a home run once. It's like, good for you, buddy. You did it. Let's see if this is suitable housing. Is it? Yes, it is suitable. Fantastic. Okay. So, it's like... Oh, and there we go. Jenna the nurse has arrived. Fantastic. Now, the next thing I wanted to do was, now that we cleared out an area a bit, I wanted... Well, let's keep those around. Get rid of those. I want to start building an arena in order to destroy monsters with. Because for this first boss, we are going to want an arena. Oh, hey, Nursey. What's up? Yes, I would like a lollipop, please. Oh, I can't do any more without plastic surgery. Haha, good one. And yeah, all I'm saying is athletes should not be perceived as role models, really. I don't know where this came from, and it just shouldn't be the case unless they specifically do things that would make them role models. That's all I'm saying. All I am saying. Let's see. We need some stairs going up here. I'm gonna build my arena right here where we started our little clearing of the area. Yeah. Hopefully this will be big enough. Whatever. Okay, so I think I'm done with this outline I have. I'm throwing this away. Good job. And then I want to also talk about another thing I was reading on the MSN homepage, which was this. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, you know, if you don't live under a rock. But this is a story that came out of Miami, I believe, where a man was found eating another man's face on a causeway. Yeah, that happened. That is real shit. I suppose I better explain this a little bit. So there was this one guy, and he was naked on the causeway, and he was with this other guy, a homeless fellow, and he was eating this homeless fellow's face. Eating his face. I did not stutter there. He was eating his face. Pretty messed up, I know. But yeah, that happened. And there's been stuff going on. Oh, I should tell the rest of this story actually. Okay, so cops showed up naturally on the scene because, you know, that's what cops ought to do when men are eating other men's faces. They ought to show up and stop it. And they showed up. They're like, "Get away from that guy!" in their douchebag copy voice. And they're like, the guy just like turned at the guard, or not the guard, but the cop, and was like, "Meh," just like that zombie growl that just happened, and started eating his face again, like he didn't even give a fuck. Now, if that doesn't scream zombie to you, I don't know what does. Yeah, that zombie right there. That eyeball. But, yeah. So they shot him. Shot this man, eating the other man's face. Didn't even phase him. Now, I don't know how many times they ended up shooting him, but they ended up killing him. Because, you know, he was eating another man's face! Good! That is zombie shit! Zombie! You will not eat my face! And, yes. Okay, so they continued shooting him until he was dead. By the way, the guy who was getting his face eaten, ooh, falling star, still alive. Can't say much for his face, though. I don't think it's gonna make it. Sorry, face. But, so the latest news is that they did an autopsy report. God damn eyeballs. They did an autopsy report on the guy that was eating man's said face. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Okay, I'm about to bust some sugar cans out on his ass. There we go. Oh. Yeah! There we go. Dirty freaking eyeball. So they did an autopsy on this man that was eating the other man's face, a toxicology report. And they said, well, what they were claiming was that the man was high on bath salts. I guess you can get high on bath salts, which freaking blows my mind that people smoke weird stuff, man. They just smoke anything and figure out if it'll get them high. But apparently bath salts will get you high. Kids, don't smoke bath salts or whatever they do with them. Don't do it, okay? Wow. I shouldn't even have to tell you this. I'm no role model. Eric Grimm is not a role model. I'll tell you right now. I swear a lot. Fucking assholes. Don't do bath salts. It's weird. Unless you're like taking a bath. Then it's okay. Oh shit. That was my shuriken. Ow! Yes, you take fall damage in this game. Anyway, they did the toxicology report. No bath salts. They found marijuana in the system. But that was it. Okay, I think this old arena should suffice. I might want to make another one, but I think we'll be okay. Shut up, zombies! I'm gonna kill you. You know, I probably could try taking out... Ooh, what's that? Angry Shackle. Ooh, exciting. Okay, so... Yes, don't smoke bath salts. And all they found was marijuana in the system. I'll tell you right now, pot does not make you eat other people's faces, okay? Granted, you will get the munchies from it from time to time, but you don't be like, oh, that face looks delicious. There's more like, whoa, bro stuff. Dude, your face looks so good right now, like if you put it on a pizza, bro. Oh my god, do you have any snacks? No, that's not what pot does to you. I would think maybe PCP? Because that's like a crazy drug or something. I don't know anything about it. I just heard it makes you crazy and stuff. But yeah. This might be the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, is all I am saying. Is all I'm saying. When men eat other men's faces, the zombie apocalypse is nigh. Oh, okay. I'm going to get that star I just heard. And, okay. I suppose we got a lot done today. Next episode, probably gonna have to gear up, but we're getting pretty close to taking on this first boss here. And then we can, you know, do all sorts of great stuff in this game. So, until then, I will catch you guys later. I'm out.